Hey y'all, I'm going to be reacting to Blu-ray Reflection Ray episode 3. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website. And I will be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Alright, Funimation's logo. Looking adorable as always, huh? I always like the addition with the lollipops and the emojis. Alright. Oh, okay. I actually don't mind it delving into the backstory of one of the girls. I just wonder when her backstory is going to take a turn for the dark stuff, though, because I don't think she'd be such a... Oh, man. I want to be surprised if the mother's going to get pissed at her daughter for that. Or not. It's quite the perspective there at the very least. Oh. Oh boy. If we're getting snippets of her past, I hope it isn't a case of her life flashing before our very eyes because she's close to the state of death. Although the thing is, it's 2 against 1, though. I mean, unless she gets a... Damn! She blocked in... It's part of the environment. Yeah, there's no way Ruka's gonna want to stand pat. Although, knowing her, she's probably... She kind of does. I mean, it's one of her fellow schoolmates, so it kind of is her business. Yeah, those 2 girls don't have rights to talking shit because, for one, they're 2 girls from a different school. So, in a way, yeah, it actually is her business. I mean, no doubts about it. Shit. Man, this opening... Dun, 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 dun. Man, just looking about this, oh man, it gets to me. It definitely gets to me because there's one of the few openings where I can actually listen to it a good number of times and never get bored of it. Speaking of which, I just wonder what's going to be Ruka's trigger. My guess is it's going to be seeing her friend close to death, and that's probably what's going to incline Ruka taking action, because I don't see it being anything else. Honestly, the action sequences in the opening look absolutely fantastic. If the fight scenes in the series are at least half as good as the opening fight scenes, then this series is going to be in good shape. Speaking of which... Okay, now it's back. Hell yeah. Oh. Just wonder what's the backstory behind the lady with the dark brownish hair. Because that looks like a lady that isn't satisfied with the current situation right now. My guess is they could be dealing with something way above their pay grade. That's probably why the leap range is that big. Fear? I mean, it seems like it could be... And that could be what she's feeling, and I wouldn't blame her one. Oh, okay. Choreography is actually decent. Whenever characters are like that, it's like, yeah, that may be the case, but eventually, if things go well, she can figure out how to utilize her abilities eventually. Just because some reflections are on the way doesn't mean all of them need to act the same way. That's what she has to realize too. I mean, she already told her the reason she's trying. Yeah, exactly. She's trying to protect Miyako. Like, why is she asking that? Huh. Yeah, they're not like her because these two savages are trying to incite violence. At least from all intents and purposes. Wait, violent? I just love how she uses that word all casually. Oh. Okay, if Rika's gonna do something, she better do something soon because, it ain't looking good for her friend. Huh. Okay, my guess is Rika's gonna get saved. There is no fucking way she's gonna die like that. Oh! Wait, was it the girl that was looking down? Yeah, I had a feeling it was gonna be the girl that was looking down from, like, the big ass building. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, okay, never mind. It is the same girl. Yo, she looks like a fucking badass. Hey, you know, at least the damage doesn't look that bad. Could be worse. At least Hirata could be dripping buckets of blood. I mean, honestly, though, Rika should realize why she did that. Hirata's attack to be protecting the people around her. I mean, she's protecting, for Pete's sake, Miyako, a person she hasn't really talked with much. So of course she would step in and try to save Ruka. Even more so, considering she's had more conversations with Ruka than she has with Miyako. The thing is, though, this has to, at the very least, rile up our girl to step up. Doesn't mean it can't prevent her from having the strong feelings now, though. It's up to her to try to make a difference. I'm assuming these are the regrets of not making a move earlier, but hey, that's life. Sometimes the only you can do when you make mistakes like this is just to try to make up for them by trying to learn from your mistakes and make sure you don't repeat them. That's really the only thing you can do. Good on me, though. Aww. Gee, it looks like she got one step into absolute exhaustion. And the thing is, she counts on the other girl for support, considering that she's currently busy with her rough battle. You know, that mission actually looks good. I like those smears with her blade. Looking damn fine. And the thing is, her enemy's like just casually utilizing her chains. And she's barely even moving a muscle. The thing is, she should, instead of focusing on how to hurry, she should focus on how to kill her enemy, because she ain't gonna let her just casually pass her by. Oh, sweet, it's got a boomerang feature. Oh, never mind. Thought for a second it was actually gonna spin around. Oh. I mean, yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna work. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that girl doesn't look like dumb at all. I mean, hey, it was worth the shot, though. Unless it's someone that Momo knew in the past who just happened to get a different body. That could be it, too. Yeah, but what's going to be the consequences for Miyako if they do that? There's going to be some negative consequences for that. Yeah, I mean, if someone's feelings are taken away, they're just going to become like a figurative doll, or should I say a figurative machine. That's what separates people from... Oh! Whoa! Finally, we're gonna get something! Yes! And that was pretty gutsy, too. Fuck! Oh no. Shit, looks like her blade's starting to get corrupted. You know, I like that where Ruka doesn't want to be snagged. She wants to improve as an individual. I always appreciate that. Well, thankfully though, she didn't make that same mistake twice, and with her helping out Hirata at the very least. True, but the thing is, she can't be thinking about that type of stuff now. Huh? Oh, snap. Well, looks like we're about to get a power up. Yes, it can. Oh, man, I cannot wait to see the other two seethe. Damn, her outfit looks pretty darn cool, actually. My guess is, unlike Hirata, Ruka is going to be an absolute natural when it comes to combat. I just like how instinctive it looks like she's just whipped out powers as if she had multiple bits of experience too. But since the abilities are related to feelings, it makes sense how Ruka would be able to do that. Because some animes, when characters show off strength for the first time, they really don't have explanations. In most scenarios, this series, they actually do though. That's what I call bullshit, because Ruka's actually been through some tough times in her life. That's where she's wrong. Because she's had regrets and all that. Oh, snap. That's a good point. She's saying that, yeah, she's losing ground to a beginner. That's fucking adorable. I mean, honestly, she really should have taken the backup from her friend, because she's gonna fucking need it. Gotta admit, the music sounds pretty damn freaking cool, if you ask me. And whatever it means that Miyako might become a reflector eventually, too, though. Oh, sort of like in her memories, at the very least. Aww. Hell yeah. Yeah, she better start not listening to her friend if she doesn't want her senpai to die, because Hirano and Ruka, they look like they're out for figurative blood. And this is just their first time utilizing their abilities, too. Wait, what? Bullshit! I mean, they couldn't even beat them. Oh, at least finally Nina gave her name. The thing is, the past is someone else what makes a present individual, though, because they learn from their past and all that. But it's nice. It's nice to finally get a title for their antagonist at the very least. I like how she's calling our girls little flowers, even though they sent them packing. It's fucking adorable. Momo should consider herself lucky that she actually gets to live. Because, at least from what they shown of the... Wait, could that actually be the sister? Yo! Wait, no, I mean, shit. Can it be? I mean, it feels like that might be the chance, because I don't think they'd just have her in random flashbacks like that going towards Momo for no reason. I mean, hey, you know, at the very least, you see Ruka, she's more active. And she bonded more with Hinata, so those some positives. I was wondering if her memories are erased, or... And that's awfully sweet of Ruka. You're seeing a metamorphosis in her, because she's at least becoming a bit more outgoing. I like the way Hinata tries to build her up. Hell yeah. I don't think she looks a weird one bit. It's probably because she's happy. It's probably what's coming in her face. She's not used to that. Man, it's not like they know much about this kind of stuff, though. But I like it, though. Miyako normally interacting with the other girls, too. It's nice to see those. Because honestly, both Miyako and Rika, at least both of them will run much need of some warmth in their lives, at the very least. punches. At least Sentai would be more realistic. I gotta admit, that's the cute welcoming party here. I like how you can tell which girls matter. Anyone that has a good character design matters. The ones that have like a normal character design to see in every other anime don't. Actually, really digging this. Though. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to come in with the perspective that some of those reflectors, they will fight them. I don't think there's any doubts that they're gonna have to fight them. Buddies. I think they're definitely at the buddy zone. I mean, Ruka, just say yes. I mean, you want to disappoint that face. I know I wouldn't. Oh. Alright, like, looks like Ruka's willing to have other people open themselves up to her at the very least. That's sweet. In due time, though. She's not gonna make her force the issue, knowing her. Yeah. That's actually a nice way of looking at it. I like how you can even see there the head lady is behind him too. True, it's better that they both get along than they're not getting along at the very least. And I like this too, aside from seeing the protective Ruka, it's nice to actually get to see her embarrassed too. I think it makes her even sweeter than she already was. And this is the type of character metamorphosis I love to see. And I'm pretty sure the older sister is going to be the girl that Momo was fighting. Or at least, that's my guess. I could be completely wrong and my theory could have no basis. That's got to be it, because I don't think her memories will be flashing behind her. Oh, I wonder if it's dawning on her. Or it could be something else entirely different too. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Oh! Yeah, I guess I wasn't so wrong, because like literally they wouldn't have given so much significance to that long-haired girl fighting Momo if it wasn't gonna be Hirata's sister. There was like no fucking way. That's how my gut instinct was like, yeah, that has to be the sister, because they wouldn't give her pretty visuals, a cool ass fucking baller as fuck character design. Literally, her first scene is in the episode was her sitting on a high ass a building. It's like, yeah, it's like the other saying, remember this chick because she's gonna be important. And well, guess it ended up being the case. And at least now we can quantify how important she is. Now, if I had to rate this episode on a scale of, say, 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm definitely going to give this one a score of a 7 out of 10. Now, you know what? 7.5, because I like that twist. I'll give it for, it was good above average, but it did show a bit of the weaknesses, though, because during the fight, they really could have made it more engaging by having the characters fight while simultaneously battling, how some animes do it. Here, you can definitely tell the production is a little strained, because if you compare it to, say, some of the action set pieces of some animes during the season, this is more of the middle tier. Not terrible by any means. And there are some moments of brilliance, like Momo was fighting the sister, and it looked beautiful. Okay, the previous sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. At least by the looks of it. Hell yeah, sign me the fuck up for episode number 4. And yes, I'll definitely be reacting to that, like, no doubts about that. Now, before that though, let me explain what I really loved about this episode though. Because aside from that, I like how you see growth for Ruka. We see her mistakes, how she really could have helped out a girl that was in need of help, but she didn't do it because she lacked confidence in herself. It was finally nice to get to see our girl grow up before our very eyes because now she's much more assertive. She risked her life saving Hirata, and I thought that was badass. And that was really nice to see both her, Hirata, and Ruka go the extra mile of helping out Miyako by adjusting her phone after saving her, because that was sweet. Actually seeing both of them collaborate with each other to help out the fellow classmen was really darn sweet. And that's why I really loved the episode to an extent. Now, aside from that, I also like getting a bit of Hirata's characterization too, because I love how here it shows you that she's willing to throw her life on the line. Her risking her life for Ruka, it makes sense because she's interacted with her enough. But here's the thing though, it was a different matter to see her actually go all out for also helping out someone like Miyako, and I love that. Shows her that she's selfless to the point that she would even save someone that she hasn't interacted with much. Shows you her high moral fiber, and that's why I love the episode from a character standpoint. It did great. Well, yes, the action choreography could have been better because there was really a lot of talking in between the fighting, while they could have probably done both simultaneously. But even though that's the case, the script more than made up for it, and that's why I thought the episode was above average. Yes, it ain't the visual beast of, say, Dragon Quest The Adventure of Dire Back